Hello and welcome. If you're over 60, I want you to listen very carefully. Most of the damage that happens to our arteries, the very lifelines of our body, doesn't come from a single bad meal or a slice of cake. It comes from small, seemingly harmless daily habits. And after 60, these habits can have a much bigger impact, quietly stiffening your arteries day after day. Today, we're going to expose 7 of these common mistakes and, more importantly, discuss how to fix them. Stick with me, because understanding this could genuinely change the quality of your later years. Let's dive right into the first mistake, and it's one almost all of us are guilty of: sitting for too long. We think that as long as we get our daily walk in, we're fine. But research tells a different story. When you sit for extended periods, your blood flow slows down dramatically. Think of a river turning into a stagnant pond. This slowdown allows things like cholesterol and other substances to settle on your artery walls, contributing to plaque buildup. It also reduces the signals that tell your arteries to stay flexible. So even if you exercise for 30 minutes, sitting for the next 8 hours can still cause your arteries to gradually harden. The key isn't just about exercising, it's about breaking up long periods of inactivity. Now, for mistake number 2, eating late at night. Many of us enjoy a late dinner or a bedtime snack, but this habit can be particularly tough on your arteries after 60. Here, SY, your body operates on a natural clock, the circadian rhythm. At night, your metabolism is supposed to slow down, and your body enters a state of repair and regeneration. This includes your arteries. When you eat a heavy meal late, you force your body to switch from repair mode to digestion mode. This spikes your blood sugar and insulin levels right when they should be at their lowest. This process can trigger inflammation, which is a major enemy of arterial health. It's like trying to repair a road while traffic is still running on it. Over time, this chronic nighttime inflammation contributes directly to the stiffening and damage of your arterial walls. Mistake number 3 is something that feels unavoidable in modern life: chronic stress. We're not talking about the occasional stress of a deadline or a traffic jam. We're talking about that low-grade, constant feeling of anxiety, worry, or pressure that never seems to go away. When you're constantly stressed, your body is flooded with the hormone cortisol. In a short-term fight-or-flight situation, cortisol is helpful, but when it's always high, it becomes destructive. Elevated cortisol can directly damage the delicate inner lining of your arteries, known as the endothelium. This damage creates rough spots where plaque can easily form. It also raises your blood pressure, putting constant strain on your entire circulatory system. It's like running your car's engine in the red zone all day, every day. Eventually, something is going to break. Finding ways to manage this chronic stress is not just a mental health issue. It's a critical part of protecting your heart and arteries. Let's move on to mistake number 4, and it's a nutritional one that often flies under the radar: magnesium deficiency. We hear a lot about calcium for bones and vitamin D for immunity, but magnesium is the unsung hero of arterial health. Magnesium acts as a natural calcium channel blocker. It helps the smooth muscle cells in your artery walls relax. When you're deficient in magnesium, calcium can flood into these cells, causing them to contract and stiffen. This makes your arteries less flexible and directly contributes to higher blood pressure. It's like trying to bend a dry, brittle twig instead of a young, supple one. Many people over 60 don't get enough magnesium from their diet, which is rich in processed foods and low in things like leafy greens, nuts, and seeds. This silent deficiency could be one of the key reasons your blood pressure is creeping up, and your arteries are losing their youthful elasticity. Mistake number 5 is one we all know is bad for us, but we might not realize just how bad it is for our arteries: poor sleep. Specifically, consistently getting less than 6 hours of sleep per night. Sleep is not just a time for your brain to rest, it's prime time for your entire body to repair itself. During deep sleep, your blood pressure naturally drops, giving your heart and arteries a much-needed break from the pressures of the day. This is also when your body works to repair any damage to the arterial lining. When you cut sleep short, you rob your arteries of this essential healing window. Chronic sleep deprivation leads to increased inflammation, higher stress hormone levels, and elevated blood pressure throughout the next day. It creates a vicious cycle of damage without repair, accelerating the aging process of your cardiovascular system. Next is mistake number 6: overusing certain common medications without understanding their side effects. I'm not telling you to stop any prescribed medication, but it's crucial to be informed and have a conversation with your doctor. Some widely used over-the-counter painkillers, specifically non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs or NSAIDs, can have a negative impact on your arteries. They can interfere with the production of nitric oxide, a vital molecule that helps your blood vessels relax and widen, ensuring good blood flow. Similarly, certain acid blockers used for heartburn can also deplete nitric oxide over the long term. When nitric oxide levels are low, your vessels become constricted and less flexible, raising blood pressure and starving tissues of oxygen. It's about being a conscious consumer of what you put in your body and understanding that even common remedies can have long-term consequences for your circulatory health. And finally, mistake number 7, neglecting strength training. Many people over 60 focus on walking or cardio, which is fantastic, but they skip resistance or strength training. This is a huge missed opportunity for arterial health. When you work your muscles, whether it's with light weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight, you're doing more than just building strength. The contraction and relaxation of your muscles helps to massage your arteries, improving their elasticity. Strength training also increases muscle mass, and muscle is a metabolically active tissue. It helps your body manage blood sugar more effectively, reducing the risk of insulin spikes that can damage arteries. Without regular muscle work, your arteries naturally lose their pliability faster as you age. Think of it as an internal workout for your blood vessels. So, we've covered the 7 mistakes: sitting too long, eating late, chronic stress, magnesium deficiency, poor sleep, overusing certain medications, and skipping strength training. It might sound like a lot to worry about, but I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. The good news is you don't need to achieve perfection overnight. The goal is not to eliminate every mistake completely, but to make small, consistent daily corrections. Instead of sitting for 2 hours straight, get up and stretch for 2 minutes every hour. Instead of a big meal at 9 p.m., try to have your last meal by 7 p.m. Instead of worrying all evening, try 5 minutes of deep breathing before bed. Swap a processed snack for a handful of almonds to boost your magnesium. Aim for just 30 minutes more sleep each night. Ask your doctor about alternatives if you're using certain medications long-term, and you don't need to become a bodybuilder. Just 2 20-minute sessions of light resistance training a week can make a huge difference. These small shifts compound over time. Each good decision you make is a vote for healthier, more flexible arteries. It's about progress, not perfection. Start with 1 or 2 of these changes that feel easiest for you to implement and build from there. Your arteries will thank you for it. If you found this information helpful and want to learn more about simple, natural ways to protect and even improve your artery health after 60, I've put together a guide with more detailed tips and strategies. If you're interested, just comment FIX down below and I'll be sure to share more valuable content on this topic. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips to help you thrive in your best years.